During the day, the Allen Okpebi area assumes a glow. Businessmen arrive here. Banks, workplaces and shopping centers keep the area bubbling. But when the sun goes down, the other side of Okpebi Allen crawls out. Night and strip clubs, bars, lounges, and one more thing, sex for sale. On Okpebi Road, commercial sex workers are out early, dressed to appeal to their targets. Their mission is simple: entice their patrons and customers.
Why is your price so expensive? 30,000 naira.
It's not expensive. When you go and meet those girls, even they will not even treat you fine. I know them.
We drive to Lagos Island, and on Admiralty Way in Lekki Phase 1, the girls in the red light district here appear unbothered about their identity. Obalende is in Lagos Island. I am told the girls here can be confrontational, so we'll film from a safe distance. And from Obalende, we head for Ikorodu, which is a few minutes drive from the main city center. And just like their counterparts, the girls here lurk in the dark. On a general scale, the girls tell me these streets are dangerous, especially at night, but only the smart survive. But beyond the streets, hookup is now commonplace, no thanks to the internet and social media. Some studies say hookup is contributing to a steady rise in young students and unemployed graduates who use sex to earn income. These young graduates and students also use the services of pimps and collabs as a mode of operation, while some frequent bars, restaurants, and some big hotels. On the flip side, I come across an article that says 14% of men have paid for sex in their lifetime, and about 1.5% of men in their 40s have also paid for sex in the last 1 year. But men are not just patrons of this business. They also ply this trade and are known commonly as gigolos.
Abi Ashawo, Abi Man Ashawo.
That's what it's supposed.
My mission leads me to Kelvin Cole, a former sex worker.
We have Facebook groups of 18,000, 20,000 guys in there, majority Nigerians, in the motels where we have these quarters where sex workers stay in. You end up seeing more males in there than females. Most of the males in there are not customers of the sex workers. Most of them are there because they know that women do come over there to get guys too.
After painstaking negotiations, I meet Rosemary Lucy Ann, another former sex worker. We have changed her name at her request.
As time goes on, men will come. They will carry girls. They will not bring them back. You will start calling. You will even reach them at all. So it's very, very tough. They use girls for rituals. Some they will carry them, so they will escape. They will come back. Some they will not come back. So it's very, very tough.
A January 2023 study estimates that there are 2.5 million sex workers between the ages of 15 to 49 in sub-Saharan Africa. In Nigeria alone, as of 2020, over 874,000 people in 10 states were estimated to be sex workers. But reports suggest female sex workers have a 50% greater chance of contracting HIV/AIDS. Professor Joy Ezelo is a senior advocate of Nigeria and a former United Nations Special Rapporteur on Trafficking in Persons. She's concerned about the rising number of sex workers in the country.
So when you look at causation, the causes, the push and pull factors, you will see that the growing poverty in the country is contributing largely to that. They do what they do to earn money to sustain their families.
In Lagos, the Domestic Violence Unit of the Ministry of Women Affairs and Poverty Alleviation is saddled with the responsibility of sensitizing residents on the dangers of sex work. But not much progress has been made.
I will not say it's reducing, because the situation, most of them, when you interact with them, they tell you the situation of the country. And you still see some young girls coming up, despite the fact that we are sensitizing them.
Almost 1 million Nigerians are now estimated to be sex workers. But some of them, like Kelvin Cole and Rosemary, want the same thing like you and I, a chance at a dignified life, because the negative impact of this social problem is that it is threatening the safety, freedom, and essentially the values of our society. From the Okpebi Island area here in Lagos, Kelly Egiga, Channels Television News.